Is this the end of crypto? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Matic, and the rest of the crypto market all crashed. They lost over $200 billion in market capitalization in just 3 days. Over $1 billion of customers' funds disappeared from their accounts for at least 1 million customers. This is all because of Sam Bankman-Fried and the collapse of FTX. What's up, everyone? It's the Portfolio Plug. In this video, I'm going to explain what happened with FTX that caused all this mayhem in the crypto industry, what to expect, is the crypto market dead, and what should you do as an investor? Let's dive in from the beginning to how we got to all this chaos. This guy, Sam Bankman-Fried, he's the one that's responsible for all of this mess. Prior to all of this chaos, he was known as the crypto savior and the JP Morgan of crypto. In the 3 years time span since he started FTX in 2019, he has grown the company to become the 4th largest crypto exchange in the world by raising billions of dollars from Silicon Valley and Wall Street. 2 years prior to that, he founded his other company, Alameda Research, which is a quantitative crypto trading firm. Remember, this company plays a key role in all of this. On top of the billions of dollars that were raised for FTX, they have a lot of endorsement deals with top athletes and celebrities like Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen, Shaquille O'Neal, Stephen Curry, David Ortiz, Naomi Osaka, Kevin O'Leary, and a bunch more. Now fast forward to earlier this month, November. There was a report that was published by CoinDesk based on a leaked Alameda balance sheet. Remember, Alameda is Sam's other company. The balance sheet showed that Sam had over $14 billion in assets in Alameda Research. Most of it were FTT tokens. FTT is FTX's utility token, and it provides access to the FTX trading platform's features and services. It's the backbone of FTX. The report claimed Sam, FTX, misappropriated its investors and customers and used those funds at his other company, Alameda Research, to fund risky bets and their own personal use. In other words, if you were an investor or a customer that used that platform to buy or sell crypto, they took your money without your knowledge or permission, and they used it at the other company, Alameda Research, to fund risky bets and for their own personal use. After the report came out, Alameda Research CEO tweeted that the balance sheet was incomplete, that they have it under control, and the company is doing well. As you can imagine, no one believed that. Investors and customers started withdrawing their money from the FTX platform. Then Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, tweeted that they were going to offload hundreds of millions of dollars worth of FTX's FTT token. That announcement caused mass withdrawals from investors, traders, and customers, totaling $4 billion in processed transactions for withdrawals. Way more than the average withdrawals per day, and a lot of the withdrawals got backlogged. People couldn't get their money out. FTX did not have enough liquidity to cover the withdrawals. That sparked a bigger demand for more people withdrawing, bringing the total up over $6 billion. Then Binance, they said they would step in and bail them out by buying the company. But they instantly backed out after looking at their books, seeing all of the mishandled customer funds, citing an investigation of FTX by US agencies. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the rest of the crypto market crashed. The FTT token lost over 80% of its value. Sam Bankman-Fried lost 96% of his net worth, $16 billion overnight. He stepped down from his role as CEO, and FTX filed for bankruptcy the next day. And investors, customers watched the rest of their money disappear. Shortly after, FTX said that they were just hacked and over $370 million disappeared. We all know that was a lie. They just flat out scammed investors and customers out of their money. Over 130 companies that were affiliated with FTX filed for bankruptcy because they couldn't get their money out. They got stuck in the mess. Over $3.1 billion FTX owes its investors and customers, and they may never get it back. So far, there's over 100,000 people suing FTX. With all this mayhem that just happened in the crypto industry, what should we expect? And is crypto dead? Right now, after everything that happened, the crypto industry pretty much looked like smoke and mirrors. And the problem is the SEC is not doing enough to protect its US customers Granted, FTX is a foreign exchange because it was founded and based out in the Bahamas, but the SEC didn't protect anything at all. Crypto accounts lack guaranteed protections when the exchange or platform provider goes belly up. Most banks and brokerages do provide federally guaranteed protections and other insurances because every major cryptocurrency exchange are being investigated, or they're constantly halting withdrawals, preventing customers from being able to get their money out when they want to. Therefore, the SEC needs to create regulatory clarity in the US so every American can feel safe. Stick with me, let me explain. Let's start with Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange. They're being investigated by the US Justice Department for money laundering and violating the Bank Secrecy Act. Then you have Coinbase, who's currently under investigation by the SEC. And it feels like every other week they're halting transactions, suspending withdrawals, not allowing customers to get their money out when they want to. And more recently, after the FTX collapse, an analytics provider found that 40% of Crypto.com's assets are low liquidity. Then it was found that Crypto.com had mishandled over $400 million in transactions, and they're currently under investigation by the SEC. And other companies like Gemini, BlockFi, and Genesis have been halting transactions, suspending withdrawals, not allowing customers to take their money out when they want to. And we can't forget about Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX. They're currently under criminal investigation by the Department of Justice and are under criminal investigation in the Bahamas. Given that every major crypto exchange are under investigation or have been halting transactions, suspending withdrawals, not allowing customers to get their money out when they want to, and especially after the FTX scam, you can certainly expect heavy regulations coming for the crypto industry. Something that is worth noting that is very alarming, Sam Bankman-Fried's younger brother, Gabriel Bankman-Fried, worked for a member of Congress. But not just any member, Sean Casten. He is a member of the U.S. House Committee on Financial Services. This committee oversees regulations when it comes to hedge funds, cryptocurrencies, banks, and all other financial service sectors. Not to mention, Sam Bankman-Fried personally donated $40 million for re-elections to politicians this past midterm election. And FTX have donated over $70 million to politicians in the last 18 months. As you can see, there are a lot of concerns for FTX being unethical and how they were able to go under the radar by supporting these politicians. But all that being said, and all this mayhem, is crypto dead? And what should you do as an investor? I don't believe that crypto is dead, but regardless if Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the rest of the crypto market comes back up, given what's transpired with FTX and the rest of the crypto exchanges all being under investigations and halting and stopping customers from being able to withdraw their funds whenever they want to, it is extremely hard to feel comfortable that your money is going to be safe with one of these crypto exchanges, and especially because of the lack of regulations to federally guarantee and provide protection and insurance on your money. Ideally, you want to buy low and sell high, but right now it's better to be safe than sorry. I recommend that you tread lightly, be extremely cautious, do not risk anything that you cannot afford to lose. Make sure you do your due diligence on the crypto exchange and the cryptos that you choose to invest in. With that being said, if you find this video to be helpful, subscribe, leave a thumbs up, share with a friend. If you have any questions or thoughts, leave it in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.